Good evening, Central Indiana. Once again, here we are. It's your weekly, every 3 days severe thunderstorm bunch. How we doing, folks? Hope you're enjoying this Sunday afternoon. It was a gorgeous day, and now we got trouble. The big green is I think it's flood watch, flash flood decision. They're talking about probably flooding. What's up, Cole? Hello, CB. Hello, Christy. This red box is here. This is discussing a potential watch needed soon. Probability, they're talking tornado watch, 95%. So we will probably be included in the tornado watch before too long. The reason why I went live this early is because of the storms pushing into the state that are tornado warned. As you can see, we do have a new radar. Got a couple of them up here. One I use for this, and this one, this back here, it's got all the watches and stuff still on it. I didn't want one cluttered. So it'll tell us. This one is observed south of Terre Haute. So if you're in the Sullivan area, you have a storm to your west with an observed tornado. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, CJ. Hello, Christine. So that's one. Let me get out of the way here. We got to figure out how to, where's the mouse at? We still got to back it off. Wow. I know what I'm doing wrong. Here we go. Observe, so that's on the ground as well. Hey, this is all new to me. I'm still practicing. So those two are observed. Let's look at this one. Radar indicated. So two of the three are observed. This one on the southern point down here about west of Vincennes, and this one here west of Sullivan. Hello, Shelly. What's up, Odie? Bill and Karen. Hello, Paula. Hey, I'm learning. Hello, Pagan. So Vincennes or Sullivan, you have a tornado to your west, and Vincennes, it's out there, but you have one to your west as well. These are not severe up in here. Just these reds are the bad ones. And this, I don't know if you can see the gray area. I think it kind of expired, but this was their area of concern all afternoon. So don't be surprised if we get put under tornado watch. That's what this discussion is. 95% of probability. So this, take fan outside exactly. So that's where we're at. Nothing in the immediate future, but I wanted to let our friends and neighbors over on the west side of the state that these are coming. These are nasty storms, and a 3/4 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds associated with that one. Let's go look at this one. A 1 inch diameter, quarter-size hail. That's the tornado warning observed. That one's on the ground. So these are nasty. Hello, Shelly. I'm so tired of storms. I agree. These are all moving to the northeast, as you can tell. I haven't figured out how to do I have the capabilities, I just don't have the knowledge yet of how to plan that out yet, and eventually I will. So, but I want to say this, because this came up the other day. I'm not a weather guy. I'm not a meteorologist. I've not been trained. I don't have any of that. I do this hoping what I do saves lives, and that's why I do it. Hello, Joan. So I am not a weather guy by any stretch of the imagination, but I can read a map and say, hey, this is coming at us. And I pay attention to what's being said elsewhere. What's up, Mr. Bells? Hello, Cody. East-northeast on the tornadoes, and the whole line is sliding to the east-northeast. So if you want to follow someone else that is a meteorologist or a weather person, it does not hurt my feelings. It's all about saving lives at this point. So watch who you want. Ryan Hall, y'all, he does a wonderful job showing stuff. That Alex Kirkhope or whatever her name is, she doesn't work at WTWO anymore, but she's an excellent one. There's lots of them out there. So if you don't like what I do, track somebody down. I know CB watches Ryan Hall, y'all, and pops on here with me. And I know Larry and Linda were just in here. They do the same thing. Yes, but I do play-by-play on TV. I try. So yeah, these are putting along. This is an observed tornado warning just west of Sullivan. On the ground, moving east-northeast. So 60 miles an hour. That is a nasty storm right there, folks. Here is another newest tornado warning over in Illinois. Radar indicated. So these things are popping up all over the place right now. Yeah, Ryan's got a multi-million-dollar setup, and he knows how to use it. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Brenda. So right now, nothing immediate in our area. We'll probably get underneath a tornado watch soon. But tornado warning is to the left of Sullivan. Tornado warning is to the left of Terre Haute. And a tornado warning is to the left of Vincennes. The way they made it sound earlier, these were going to kind of die out before they got too far into Indiana. But now with this new area, if they're concerned, let me see this other radar. They haven't issued it yet. If this goes watch box in here, then yeah, they're thinking it's going to come our way. That's kind of what we're waiting on to see. But I figured I'd go live the minute these things started heading towards the state line, and now they're knocking on the door. So, hello friends, once again. Batten down your hatches. Just got the watch, CB. Or just got Ryan Hall. Hello, Joby. This is the closest one we got to us. This tornado warning looks like this tornado is going to slide just north of tornado watch for Spencer. So they just sent it out. Just north of Sullivan, maybe. Tornado watch. Let's see if it's picked it up there yet. Not yet. But we figured it would. There you go. Tornado warning into Indiana now. Cities included in this, and this is on a path to hit Martinsville and Mooresville if it stays together. Radar indicated 75-inch, a quarter, 3/4 inch diameter hail. Tornado warning. There you go. My radar just gave me that indication, so we'll take a peek at that. Yeah, it still hadn't come up yet. Thanks, computer. So we are under a tornado watch. And they had called that earlier in the day in this red boxed area they were thinking. So here we go. I do have this capability. I'm not for sure how we do this, but straight line, that's about 49 miles to Martinsville from there. So, yeah, I just got it on my phone. Tornado watch. So if you have friends and family on the west side of the state, Sullivan area included, Jasonville, Shelburne, Prairie Creek, and I would assume the tornado is right in this area here. Please let them know. seek shelter immediately. Anybody camping at Jasonville or McCormick's Creek, get a hold of them now. This is headed right through that same area. Hello, Morgan. Hello, Diane. Hello, Justin, Trinity, and Jeff. So, tornado warning for parts of Indiana now, just south of Terre Haute, between Terre Haute and Sullivan, as this storm makes its way across the state line. And we are under a tornado watch here in Indiana. I keep waiting for this to, there you go. So, pretty much everywhere south of Indiana, south of Fishers and Newcastle, down to Paoli, Jasper, Salem. That's your watch box area right there, and let's see how long that runs till midnight. Okay. All right. There we go. Hi, Diane. We're all under a tornado watch. Let me text my kids that so they don't panic. Hello, Abby. Hello, Erica. Eric, how you doing? All right, another tornado warning extended right to the state line on this one. Radar indicated 60 miles an hour, inch diameter in hail. This is the way this storm's been going all night. Hang on, y'all. I'm telling you, everybody wants to text me once we get started. Thank you, Lisa. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Shelburne, where's she at? Should be right in here somewhere. I thought it was right here. Yeah, right there. Peggy, I began to say fake so. So yeah, that is heading right for Shelburne, Cary. Abby, please get a hold of her and tell her to seek shelter immediately. If you're living out in front of the Spencer, Martinsville, Bloomington, Ellettsville, find somewhere safe, please. Because I don't know if they're going to die off. I don't know if they're going to make it all the way to us. Hard to say. You as well, Brian. Thank you, sir. Happy Father's Day to you. Hello, Heather. This is on the ground. This has been confirmed. Observed, I should say. How they word it. Thank you, Michelle. So there is a tornado on the ground coming up to the state line right now, just west of Sullivan. If you're in Jasonville, Sullivan, Shelburne, Prairie Creek, seek shelter immediately. Baldbridge, Farmersburg. I mean, these are the same towns we were calling out the other night. That's the freaky thing. Danny, no, I still do what I've always done. This is just a part-time gig. How you doing, buddy? This area right here is under tornado watch now as well until midnight. Severe thunderstorm warnings across the front of these right here, stretching out to Brazil, Jasonville, Linton. This is all moving east-northeast. Let's do the straight line tracky thing again, see where this is heading. 41 miles to about 45 miles to Martinsville, give or take. Nope, don't want to do that. Hello, Carolyn. So this is a pretty nasty storm right here. Let's see what this says. Yep, observed. That's the observed one. There's an observed tornado there, observed tornado here, and one down here west of Vincennes. Heavy rain, lots of flooding with these. Spencer, Cloverdale have a plan. I think it's at 60 miles an hour is what we're looking at. Winds up to 70 miles an hour. Hello, Cindy. This is about ready to enter this other box. I wonder if we'll extend this out. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ed. Happy Father's Day, sir. That's your only 2 tornado warnings. Well, this one's not in the state yet. That one is. That's all we got statewide right now. And you see them back here. You got some nasty storms still blowing up way back here. But as far as I know, this is still on the ground. Hello, Cindy. What's up, Derek? Levi? Probably so. That man knows how to cook, I'm telling you. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Shay. Hello, Luke Jackson. Y'all out there in the same area the other day that got hit, it's heading right for you again. I'm just being honest with you, folks. I had the privilege of going out to Randall's house, Levi Farms, yesterday. The primer was phenomenal. Thank you, Eddie. Hello, Teresa. The burgers were phenomenal, but those cowboy beans with jalapenos, dude, I could have ate on them all night. They're unbelievable. Tornado warning, Sullivan, Prairie Creek, Shelburne. Your tornado is getting ready to cross the state line. This is an observed tornado just to the west of us, south and west of us, moving in our general direction. I mean, if you map it out, it hits more towards Mooresville and Cloverdale if it stays that path. One little wobbly. Could you imagine one the other day, a mile or 2 north? Same thing with this. Bigger picture, we'll just let it sit and spin for a little bit. Thank you, Sarah. Randall, I'm telling you. Wakeland, where is Wakeland? It's out in this way too, isn't it? Give me some direction on Wakeland. If you leave now, I wouldn't dilly-dally too much longer, Heather. Isn't Wakeland up here by Cataract and Cloverdale? There's Whitaker, Gosport. Kenoi and Letterman. So it's over here towards Paragon. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't like I have to click off away from it. You're in the path. Lakeland, you're in the path of this. Hello, Jason. Hello, Cody. Thank you, Cody. Veronica. Hey, Kat. Hey, Jason. Hey, Cody. Hey, Rana. So, yeah. Anywhere right up through here. Eminence is right here. So, yeah. Wakeland's in this area. There's Louisville. There's all these little communities right here. They are in this. There's Wakeland. You are right in the path of this if it stays the course. You're welcome, Alexis. On my way to Greenwood, just getting ready to get off the Pumpkin Vine in Martinsville. You're going to be okay for right now. It's still about an hour away from us. When someone asks me if they're going to be okay, I hope that doesn't mean for like now until next week. Yeah, when you ask me that, I'm thinking in the next 15 minutes you're going to be okay. But that's not a coverall for the night. We'll be curious what they do once this crosses state line. Every time they hear that little shh, that's a warning or a watch or something going up somewhere on this map. I like the new radar. I just have a long way to go to understand it all. It's pretty cool. It shows a lot of stuff. Very helpful. And hopefully this will help save lives. Not only in our area, but others. And speaking of which, if you're in Sullivan, Jasonville, Shelburne, Prairie Creek, Clay City, Prairieton, there is a tornado to your immediate west. Please seek shelter. If you have friends and relatives anywhere out in this area, from Spencer down, please call them and let them know. A lot of people are doubting we're going to have heavy storms today. So here we go. And it's this little whole grouping right in here that's going to give us trouble the rest of the night. Hello, Emma, Sydney, Teresa, Crystal, and Beth. Martinsville's got a pretty good rain shower north of it right now. Nothing severe. I'm going to see what that other radar looks like warnings-wise. Nothing really changed. Thank you, Deb. Hello, Mike. Hello, Robert. Tornado to our southwest, moving towards Morgan County. It is probably crossing state line as we speak. Brazil in the path. Brazil, you're in the path. This one was tornado warned earlier, so you're in the path of a storm, yes. Maybe not this one, but this one had a rotating radar indicated tornado with it earlier. Excuse me. Corey, it's going to be close, buddy. You got about an hour. Might have to let her cook during it. This next watch box could go into Owen Putnam very easily. Randall, I tried to get Corey to go out there. He'd been fighting gazebos all week. Hello, man, that just got on here. Put my rain jacket on, stick my brisket. We're looking at about an hour before, if this continues on, before this heavier storm hits our way. It is a tornado warned storm to our southwest. We are under tornado watch till midnight. You're welcome, Sarah. And like I said when I got on there, I will not be offended if you follow a real meteorologist or an actual weather guy. I do this just because I like to know what's going on and where, and I relay what I see. I'm not steering you different than anybody anywhere else. Mike, I do not know that as well. All I can do is tell you what I'm seeing on here. 70-mile-an-hour winds associated with that thunderstorm of an observed tornado. You're welcome, Amanda. I'm sure there's something I can click on this new radar that would tell me. Mike, love you, buddy. Hello, Chad. Corey, I'm about to throw burgers on the grill cooking the bacon now. There you go. I'm sure there's something on this new fancy radar I can click on, but I'm not to that point yet. So we got what we got, and we're showing it. Hello, Kenzie. Hello, Adrian. Thank you, J.R. Gina. I like the local. All right, let's see if they push this out. You're welcome, Tracy. You're welcome, Angie. This tornado should be crossing state line right now. Sullivan, Shelburne. Anybody have any reports out there? Let me know of relatives. They got anything to say? Hello, Dakota. Dakota's tornado to our west and south, heading towards us, and there's one here if it stays the course, general direction. Brian, I would say everywhere north of Martinsville, everywhere north of Bloomington is in the path. So yes. Thank you, Mike. I think they do that every Tuesday at 11. Statewide tornado drills. I mean, all these little storms are popping up tornadoes down here. Of course, this is your danger zone, as so to speak. You're welcome, Brian. Hello, Mr. Fields. I'm curious if they extend this out. There's boom, boom, right? Like just tornado now east of St. Louis. There's been tornadoes down here a couple times already today. I'm in North Vernon right now. Championship game 6U. Good luck, Marla. And I need a storm shelter. Carrie, you do need to seek shelter immediately, dear. It's probably right on top of you. They didn't blow ones in town because the polygon was not over Martinsville. It was just south of us, I believe. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Kurt. The sirens will only blow in the polygon area. Like everybody inside of that red would be getting their sirens be going off. Hey, Otis. Hello, Kurt. Hello, Tyler. Waiting to see if they extend this tornado warning on. Hello, Julie. And if they do, it's going to start hitting close to home here. Almost beelining it right for us. I don't like that. You're welcome, Amanda. We had EMA in here over the weekend, or when the last storms were in here, Emily, and I asked her that question point blank, and that was the answer she gave me. They will only go off in the polygon area of the warning zone. So, if you're out in front of this, get to where you need to get to your safety area, wherever your plan is, and get moving. Pointing more almost east now with this. They just kind of adjusted it. I would guess it's right in here. I want to look at that other radar. No, it's still the same. All right. McCormick's Creek, if you know people camping, if you know how to get a hold of them out there, please let them know they have a tornado to their west heading towards them. Thank you, Pagan. Erica. Hello, Misty. Hello, Lauren. Christian, how are you looking? You have a pretty good storm coming at you right now. You're under severe thunderstorm warning. This was tornado active, radar indicated earlier. It is not as of now. Hello, Erica. Hello, Hunter. I can imagine, Nyla. I'm sick of these. I don't know about y'all. I'm done with summer storms. And happy first day of summer, by the way. All right, there's Devin. Hang on. I look for them to extend this. Let's see what it says. Radar indicated. So, no longer on the ground. No longer observed. Radar indicated tornado. 70 mile an hour wind, 3/4 inch hail. Moving at, it doesn't say. So, they've been 60 miles an hour. It's pretty much been standard. Hello, Melissa. So rotation, it must have picked back up, but this is what they've been doing all day. Up in the air for a minute and then back down on the ground. Sullivan, here's Bloomington, Martinsville, Terre Haute. The tornado warning right now is for Sullivan, Shelburne, Jasonville area. These are slow movers, so to speak. Dumping a lot of rain. Flooding is going to be a major issue with the ground already saturated, and lots of tornado warnings, lots of rotation. Let's see if these are all radar indicated. No. Radar indicated. Radar indicated. Radar indicated. Radar indicated. Radar indicated. So all these storms are producing rotation. You're welcome, Sherry. Hello, Cindy, Holly, and Kayla. A lot of spin with these storms. So that means a tornado could pop out any minute with the rotation that's going on. Nothing we've not grown used to over the last, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I want to point this out. The storm itself is about 50 miles from where it hit the other day. Thank you, Barbara. Hello, Jay. Hello, Emma. Hello, Camilla. So about 50 miles from where it hit the other day, traveling 60 miles an hour. So you've got less than an hour if you're in that area. That's that Martinsville math. Thank you, Clinton. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Thank you, Shelly. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Amber. Darlene, it's every day. Hey, buddy. It's every day anymore, it seems like. This is what we do. Me and my 100 friends, just like and share, push it out there, and I'll say it again. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not in it to see how many clicks I can get or likes I can get. All right, hang on. Terre Haute, tornado warning. North of Terre Haute, radar indicated, 3/4 inch diameter hail, 70 mile an hour winds, tornadoes possible. Right there. Terre Haute, Clinton, Edenville, Rockville, west of Brazil. I would assume it's this area right here. going to be one of these nights. If you live anywhere in this red area, if you live anywhere in this circle area, just be prepared when they come through to go to your shelter and ride it out. Because they're spinning up, they're rotating all the time, and they can spin a tornado up at any given time. That's where we're at, folks. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Kitten. I'm going to try to relocate my phone. Let's see how that works me. That's a little better. I don't have to break my neck looking back. Thank you, Amber. Getting smacked. Hey, I'm ready for some snow. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Kaylee. I'm just tired of these storms. I get we need to have a summer, but man, I don't mind coming and having fun and hanging out and talking to you guys and hello, kiddo, all that stuff, but this is getting freaking ridiculous. I'm not a people person. I don't need to see you guys every day. I'm kidding. Hello, Pam. Pam, you're out of the fire with this. Well, maybe not. Got some up there, but nothing like we got going on down here in our neck of the woods. Thank you, kid, and I did. Until right up to this point. They've not extended this, and they keep cutting off the back end, so that tells me they may let this go. But see, as quick as they go away, they pop it right back up because they see, oh, Kyle, Marilyn, Patty, Tess, they see rotation in the storm. Boom, now you got two of them over here. Sullivan's right on top of you right now. Devin, this thing is moving right at you. And as I did a minute ago, if you take where the edge of the storm is and push it straight out, you're basically 43 miles from the storm and it's moving 60 miles an hour. So you don't have an hour. You've got about 35 minutes. Sorry, I already asked where's the time to Martinsville. About 45 minutes. Cash, about 45 minutes if it stays together. I mean, I'm not being mean. You can see how they've adjusted this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know some of these buttons yet. If you take where the center of this storm is and go straight, it's actually a little lower than that. Right there, it's almost the same path. Almost the same path the other day, which is ridiculous. Now we'll see if they extend this warning out. The one of Terre Haute, that's running, I believe it's showing it go northeast. This is going more east than north. Hello, Kate. Hello, Linda. Hello, Robert. So, my Devin, she's on here, but she lives right about here. The storm was, 4 minutes from her? Less than 4 minutes. Thank you, Robert. You as well. From her house the other day. What's up, Sparrow? Hello, Darlene. Two tornado warnings in the state of Indiana right now. One north of Terre Haute, right at Terre Haute, I should say. And then one including the Sullivan area, which it should be going through right now. This thing's widening out. Peregrine's right in this, right here. Just gonna have to see which way they go. Tornado producing weather yet? Yeah, Devin is literally right here. Denny Road. Where's Wayport? Yes, he's right here. And she's hunkered down in her closet, I'm sure. No, she has a shelter she can go to. I'll be curious. This looks like it's flattening out more so than the individual storms that were earlier. these little pop-ups here, though, they're spinning like crazy. Tornado, tornado, tornado. If they extend this out this time, it's going to come right up to the edge. It'll probably include Bloomington, some of Monroe County too, Dev. And again, we'll map it out here. Oh, I didn't mean to put it there. About 42 minutes tops. Hello, Allison. They seem to be Rhonda. Hello, Deb. Hello, Rebecca. The edge of the system now is approaching Morgan County on the west side. Start to see some rain creep into the county. Emmons, of course, is first, and Paragon, Whitaker, all these little fun towns through here. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Ashley. I didn't mean to do that. Forgot it was even up. All tornado warned. These are our two concerns right now. This one more so because it's heading right towards us. Following a very similar path. Hello, Sherry. As the one that just came through. I'm hoping these die off, but I wouldn't hold your breath on that. Carolyn, you're right over here. You got tornado warnings all around you. Hello, Judy. Allison, more east now than north. I don't know who that is waving to me. Is that Keaton? I would say you're in the path. I don't want to use the term danger just yet, but they got this moving more north now, don't they? If the diamond is going this way. Cynthia, I don't want to tell you no, but I think that was Keaton. But you're still quite a bit of ways from anything tornado-wise. What's the ETA for the arrival here? Trying to decide if I have time to run. You've got about 40 minutes to Martinsville, 45 minutes. Hello, JC. We'll just measure it and see. We'll go right here, this edge of the storm. That's 51 miles. We'll go edge of the box here. 45 miles to Martinsville from there. So you guys got me doing all sorts of things here. You're welcome, Sherry. I know, Julie. It is, how far out do I need to go here? I got to figure out how to get rid of that. You're welcome, Cynthia. But, I mean, you go in that basement whenever you feel ready. I'm not. Here's Paragon, and here's your tornado warnings here and here. If you feel the need to go right now, you go right now. All right, another tornado warning right up to the edge of the state, west of Busseron, I guess, right here. Still a tornado warning west of Jasonville. Just depends if these hold together, Case. They're similar paths of the other day. One right here in Sullivan. Abby, if you heard anything from your mom in Shelburne, she's right in the middle of it right now. Let us know, please. Or Carrie, if you're on, let us know what's going on there with this storm. Lots of instability down this part through here. All these storms popping up that are spinning up. Radar indicated 40 to 45 minutes in Martinsville. That's probably fact. Mooresville's in the path too. It'd just be a little bit longer getting there. 11 tornado warning. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. 9. It's coming from the southwest, moving east-northeast. Ellen 8, Hannah, Dean, 12 now. That's crazy. I want to see if they extend this out and which way they do. But I mean, you got more right down through here. It's... Rebecca, yeah, that's very sad to see this forestry look the way it does right now. Yep, Shelley. This is going to hit somewhere in Morgan County if it stays together. I mean, this line is moving that way anyway. So if you're from Bedford North to Lebanon, including Bedford, Bloomington, Martinsville, Hendricks County, Lebanon, Greenwood, Indianapolis, you got storms to your west. Yes, Nate. That's just what I was saying. All these, everywhere from here up is under the gun right now. Just like the other day, Lorena, my favorite ringer. How you doing, dear? How's that little one? Chuck, Jim, how you doing? And we know who supports us, exactly. Thank you, Lorena. Hello, Eric Mulligan. Lorena, we see you. We see you supporting us, and we appreciate it. Where Seth has fell today during another round of storms. And you guys need to, yes, Brooklyn as well. You guys need to start thinking about shelter too there, because you got storms to your west, southwest, tornadoes attached to them. They're basically still on the state line, just crossed over into, they're on 41 right now. I believe that's 41. Am I correct in saying that? Do I have my highways on here? Who's coming with the stars? Rhonda. Woohoo! 50 stars. Thank you, dear. Another 50. Thank you. I'll double check my anxiety meds. There you go. They extended it out. Tornado warning for Clay City. Shelburne is right in the middle of it right now. Brunswick, Colmont, Hymera, Lewis, there's your tornado. Farmersburg, Baldridge. Heading right towards Martinsville. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that, dear. So it moved a little bit further north. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Sean. Let's look at direction now if we go straight. I mean, it's so similar to the other day, it makes me want to throw up. Somewhere in this cone right here. So there's your nadir heading right for us. Devin, if you're on. It's going to come close again, maybe just north of you. Spencer, Gosport, Paragon, ought to start thinking about shelters if you're not. If you know anybody out here in these areas right now, Patricksburg, Denmark, Barrett Corner, Coal City, Brunswick, Lewis, Hickory Island, Bowling Green, Beamer, Carp, Spencer. There's your tornado, folks. Seek shelter immediately. Is this a new one? Is this a new one, Nyla? Julie, thank you so much. That'd mean this one is warned again, if that's the case. We'll find out here in just a second. I wouldn't doubt it. Look at all these. Look, these are all warnings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tornado warnings right now. With 4 of them in our state, 3 of them in our state. If this stays straight as a line, it's going to go very close to the area it did the other day. It's got a more northerly torque to it. Louisville, yeah, you're right in the line of it. Julie, thank you, dear. Levi, batten down the hatches, buddy. Hello, Chip. I don't know that capability yet, but I'll just do it like this. It's roughly, I'll go right to the edge of the county, 36 miles from the county, and I'm assuming it's moving 50 plus miles an hour. Half an hour, give or take. I'd say closer to 7 than 7:15, Bonnie. He's out here. He's on the very far edge of the county. They did cancel the tornado warning up by Terre Haute. That is a good sign. They will probably be extending this thunderstorm warning out as soon as this moves closer. 30-ish, yes, sir. Hello, Vicky. All to your south and west, Teresa. Sullivan right now, Jasonville, Clay City, Shelburne. Thank you, Chanel. There are other storms about Greencastle, Cloverdale. Some coming into Morgan County, but your severe storms are right along this path right here. And this is your worst in the state right now, where there's a tornado just north of Jasonville. If you know anybody in these areas, please seek shelter immediately. Spencer, Gosport, Clay City, Freedom. I think he was on a little bit ago. Jasonville, Paragon, Martinsville, you got to start thinking about it. Anybody have any friends at McCormick's Creek? Please get them out of there. We don't want anything to happen like before. This is just number 1, folks. All this is coming our way at some point in time. Hello, Don. Yes, they are. Susie, thank you so much. Guys, I appreciate all the stars. Luke, I want to drive out there and be with you. I can't stand these nights. I hate these storms. Lori, yes it is. Hello, Austin. Tornado warning just west of Spencer, west of Freedom, Clay City, Shelburne. Let's look at some of these closer towns. Barrett Corner, Denmark, Coal City, Brunswick, Lewis. It's right on top of you right now. Patricksburg, be ready. Spencer heading right towards you. Hello, Steve. Hello, PJ. I agree, Lorena. All right, moved a little bit. and is right on top of Lewis right now. Anybody with friends and family out there, let me know damage-wise what time you think it's hitting Gosport, Paragon. I'd say within the next 30 minutes, give or take. Thank you, Carolyn. Raining in Paragon? Yeah, there's rain moved into the county now. Which, you know what, that helps. Hopefully it takes some sting out of these. I want to see. Miles from there, 34, about 32 for the corner of the county. Okay, hang on. It is heading in our general direction, yes, dear. Mike, good to know. Yeah, if you're anywhere out in front of this, there's Morgan County. Here's Wilbur area. It's heading right towards us all. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Lorena. Happy Father's Day to Seth as well. I appreciate that. Tornado north of Jasonville. Clay City, you're going to be next. This is sliding just a little bit further north. Hello, Sean. A little bit further north than the one that did the other day. Still got a heavy storm here. Still got another one here just crossing into state lines. And all these tornado warnings back here. Every one of these storms are producing rotation. Back closer to home, this is the one we're watching. Jones, if there's any way you can get out of there and head to shelter, a basement somewhere, about half an hour, 35 minutes or so, Shelley, I would do so instantly. Allison, I'm afraid there's going to be probably more than two. It just depends what this, I mean, you got storms all the way out here in Jacksonville. Thundering in Centerton. Yeah, we've got a storm over the top of us right now. Be curious which way this goes next, because it slid to the north just a skosh, which puts it just north of Spencer, but right on track for Gosport and Paragon and Martinsville. Yeah, go to the fire station. Thank you, Amy. Thunder in Mooresville. That's associated right up here with this one. This your worst storm in the state right now is this one right here by Lewis, Clay City. Jason, you're all right for now. You're all right for now, but I mean, eventually they're going to work their way over there. Hello, Jenna. Hello, John. Hello, Peggy. Tornado warning, Clay City. If you're out in front of this, Spencer, Gosport, Paragon, please seek shelter. Carmen, it's going to be a little bit before it gets to Greenwood. But I mean, not forever. If it stays together, you're right in line with us. Jacket off weather, yes. Waiting for the next box to move forward with it. No, it's a tornado warning to our west, Brian. It was radar indicated, still is. 3/4 inch diameter, hell, moving at 70 miles an hour. So it might get there a little bit quicker. This appears it's going to slide just a bit north of where the storms were the other day. It might slide north of Martinsville. It might slide right into us too. So we shall see. If I lose power, I'll go live with my phone for as long as I can. No guarantees on that. Here we go again. It's starting to widen out, and then it kind of forms back up. And then, oh, here we go. New tornado warning across the state line. This one is heading east-northeast. Busseron, I hope I'm saying that right. Bicknell's in the area. Oaktown, Sanborn, Freedomville, Wagner. Just across the state line to the south down here. North of Vincennes. Here comes the wind. Hello, Mitzi. Hello, Jackie. It was on the ground when it hit it first thing in. Yes, Christina, that is correct. Savannah, hard to say if it'll hold together that long, but I mean, severe thunderstorm warning all the way up to the edge of Martinsville, to the edge of Bloomington. That's that. If it holds together and eventually you get to Greenwood, yes. Phone just said seek shelter for Levi Farms. He is literally right here in the corner of the county. This is holding together. I did not think we'd see this tonight. Radar indicated still. Regardless, there's rotation with a severe thunderstorm. And it goes north a little and it boggles back down, and it will go through some of the same areas it hit the other day, right in through here if it stays together. Spencer, you could get a shot of this. Hello, Coach. Hello, Jade. Hello, Tim. Spencer, you're next. Clay City's getting it right now. Spencer, Paragon, Gosport, Martinsville, north of Ellettsville, Devon's area, Levi's area, Luke, Mike Ellis, Johnny Cooper, Baker Township. Severe thunderstorm warning, they just come across my phone, which is this one right here. Just seen in Baker Township, said touchdown and Sullivan heading this way. That would have been earlier. These are radar indicated as of right now. But I mean, that doesn't mean these things can't bounce across the ground, come down and go back up. How you doing, Seth? We'll see how far they extend this box. This is going to come awful close to Martinsville this time. It probably out to Spencer, Ellettsville. Rosie, hello. Hope you're all well tonight. Thank you, Julie. This is getting ready to move out, so I'll be curious how far they push this out now. Wind is picking up at the studio. Looks like it's blowing from the east somehow, which I do not like that. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Bailey. All right, where's that one at? They pretty much put all this out in front of these storms into severe thunderstorm mode. Nice to hear, Jennifer. Tell her I said hello. Please show me Paragon again. You're right here, Cynthia. Hello, Christy. Thank you, Ronna. Mayor Costin said you can pick up the key up right past the Gaddy's buffet at the store's closed. Oh, was that lightning? Was that lightning? I don't need my stuff to get knocked out at this point in time. See if it's still radar indicated. Still radar indicated. But still a tornado warning. Could be on the ground. Just west of Martinsville. Heading on a very similar path to the one the other day. Let's take a look. If we go straight, that's going to put us in the very similar path the other one, and it's time-wise roughly 34 miles from Martinsville, from the edge of the county 23 miles, 24 miles. Having lightning and bad thunder in Wilbur. You're welcome, Cynthia. Lightning, thunder, Paragon, wind picking up. All right, this is getting ready to exit this box. Let's see what they do. This is going to decide if you made it back, be safe. You're very welcome, Sherry. Okay, I'm ready now. Brisket's inside warming for another half an hour. Go to the fire station, Jones. That's what I was told to tell you. Still tornado warning down here north of Vincennes. Yep. There's Eddie. We'll see how far they extend this out. This could come right up to us. This go around raining here now. Hello, Tamara. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Taylor. That is going right for you, Levi, if it stays a straight course. I mean, if you go straight, $25 miles. They have not extended that yet. Barely raining, lightning here at Patton Park. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Tamara. Your tornado's still right here. Regardless, if they don't even extend this out, this is going to be a powerful storm when it comes through Spencer, Gosport, Paragon, Martinsville, and any point in between. These all have been tornado warned up to this point. They seem to be hitting a wall here. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Eric. And I'm all right with that as long as there's nobody hurt. Heavy rain, lots of wind and lightning. This would be the second one they've ended right before it got a county away from us. Or next county over, I should say. I want to look at this other radar real quick. Yeah. Same situation. See how far back that is there, though, when compared to this. This really puts it into perspective how that could change, that could save some lives. I got the burgers done. Hello, Eric. Welcome back to our local weather channel, everyone. Hello, Heidi. I mean, that other radar has it right here, and it's literally already... I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but what if that's 5 minutes to save your life? The difference between making it to your shelter or not. Hearing big thunder out there off of Henderson Ford. That's up there in Otisville. They should be doing something here with this warning box. We'll see. Barely raining, it's light near Pat Park. Remember, the sirens will only sound in the polygon, meaning all these communities inside this red box, that's where the sirens are going to sound. And remember, the sirens are for outside. If you're in your basement with your beats on and you don't hear it, you're not going to hear it. You got to be outside. You may hear them inside, but they're not made for inside. Your phone and everything else. Getting dark up here in northern Morgan County. Yeah, you got pretty good rain up that way. Half of Morgan County is under severe thunderstorm warning right now. Well, there you go. And they did not extend that yet. Expires in 13 minutes. Radar indicated. So they did not extend it. This storm has been tornado warned. This storm has, and this is our other tornado down here, still north of Vincennes, heading east-northeast towards the Bedford, Guthrie, give me a little town of Scotland, Owensburg, Newberry area right now. This is your worst storm going down here by Worthington and Bloomfield, and that's heading towards Bloomington. Still a tornado warning, but you can see this is, unless that's it right there. Hello, Heather. Hello, Mary. Hello, Jody. Pretty good storm entering Brazil. You guys don't need to see my face on here. Abigail, here's Martinsville right here. And here's the tornado warning right here to our south and west. Hello, Chad. No worries. I can't find half the towns I normally on a map I could point at in about 5 seconds, and then I get locked in on something and I miss them. I sent you that picture. Hello, Emily. Hello, Holly. Hello, Natalie. It's just the Tornado Club. You're welcome, Abigail. Still tornado warning for the next 10 minutes, I believe, 11 minutes. We'll see if they extend that. But I mean, they're kind of losing some pop. Speaking of pop, that was a pretty good lightning flash. Hello, Chris. Hello, Lori. Strong storms west of Bloomfield. Half of Morgan County is under severe thunderstorm warning. And that's all in relation to this. All right, they did extend it. I apologize. Here we go. Let me get out of here. Tornado warning. Radar indicated to include Spencer, Freedom. See that? It came right back up. Clay City. Ellettsville is heading just north of you. Let's put a timer on this. It is so scary. It's going to be really close to the same path the other day. Unbelievable. 20 miles from 69. 13 miles from the county corner down there at Levi. Devon. It could come right at you. It's less than 20 miles from you. 23 miles. So, Clay City, Sullivan. That was earlier, Shelley. That was this earlier. Radar indicated on that one. Radar indicated on that one. Radar indicated on the one heading towards us. And the voice. Yeah, of course. Let me text my kid. Hello, Susan. Hello, Stephanie. How far from Painted Hills? Tornado on the ground at Selwyn, Shelley? Right there? About 30 minutes. Hello, Jessica. Tornado warning, Spencer. Anybody in Spencer? Freedom. If you have people out in these areas right out here, Steinsville, Patchburg, Denmark, it's past that. Spencer, Vandalia, Steinsville, Ellettsville, Gosport. Please seek shelter immediately. Thank you, Misty. Please seek shelter immediately. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Mitzi. Strong storm moving into Bloomfield. Tornadoes down here in South and Bucknell. Tornado west of Spencer, moving right towards Spencer. This is the one that concerns me. I cannot believe the path this thing is taking. If you go, where are we at? Let's just go about right here. Are you kidding me? I mean, is that not almost the same exact path? That's this one we're on right now, Shelley. This is the one that came through Sullivan earlier. Is that almost not the same path as the other day? Maybe a little further more north tilt to it. Back here. There's people right here on the northern edge of Monroe County that Randall fed right in this area yesterday, that their houses were destroyed. They've been sleeping out, pretty much out in tents. And now they got another one barreling right down on them. Spencer, it's heading right for you. Heading right for you, Spencer. I agree, Randall. Paragon getting a good storm right now. Stronger storm to your south and west with the tornado. Radar indicated. Rotation. Apparently it's right in here. We'll time that. If I go center, it's about right there. 29 miles from I-69. Yeah, so it's heading. If that's heading straight, that's going to be ugly. I drove those roads north of Monroe. There's no one in tents. I'm over it. My parents are at Liberty and Jordan. I agree. Jim, I'm telling you, we were right here in this area. And Levi fed them. They were over there working day and night, cutting logs and everything else. And the houses that they were staying in were wiped out. Hello, Angie. Hello, Kim. Yeah, it's closing in on you. Right in on you. All this is tornado warned down here still. We'll get to that eventually. There's another tornado warning here. We're going to stay right here. People are still lighting fireworks. Not a good time to be lighting fireworks, kids. My family in Spencer, Gosford, sirens going off there. Yeah, it's right on top of you at Spencer. I can't believe how well this is held together since coming across the state line. They weren't expecting long tracks. Is there going to be a tornado in Martinsville? Emily, there is a chance. It's basically one county away from us. Radar indicated, let's put it that way. Does not mean it's on the ground, but it means it could take to the ground at any given time. Not windy in Paragon at all. Should be getting a pretty good storm right now, though, rain-wise. I am assuming here's your tornado. Let's time that and try to stay center. That looks center to me. South of Randall. And that's south of Martinsville at the Monroe County line. Mooresville in the far northeast corner. That's 34 miles. Let's put it back to 69. 29 miles to 69. To the edge of Monroe County, 20 miles. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Michael. Heading right for you, Keith. They're coming awful close. See if it's still radar indicated only. Radar indicated only thus far. 3/4 inch hail, winds 70 miles an hour associated with a thunderstorm. Oh yeah, there's tons of rain with this. There's going to be a lot of flooding. That must be your hook right there, which is about ready to... How you doing, Crystal? About ready to go into Spencer. They just shortened the box. So yeah, right here. Let's take a look. Let's draw a straight line as straight as my eyes will allow me. Cut the box in half. That's very similar to the path it took the other day, if it does that. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Marcia. Hello, James. Bigger picture as we wait to see the next box pop up. Tornado warnings. Every one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, is the radar getting too sophisticated on everything that's rotating? Or has this been like this all along, moving northeast from Clay City? Yeah. Right here. That's probably your rotation right there on that hook. I know we need to... Hello, Jess. Yeah, if anywhere between Martinsville and Clay City in a line, take Gosport's getting ready to get hit. That's your tornado right there. And Gosport, Spencer, Paragon, 7:49 in Martinsville. So 49 minutes, that thing is crawling. Let's see. $32 miles, 7:49. Mile an hour. Less than. Yeah, associated with this storm, you have 70-mile-an-hour winds. Right here, 70-mile-an-hour winds, 3/4 inch hail, and a rotated indicated tornado. Radar indicated tornado. But this whole line here, this scares me as much as that does. This is Ellettsville and Bloomington's getting ready to get popped pretty good. Corey, you don't need to hang on to your hats out there. Devin, are you on? This whole area here is under the gun because this is a pretty powerful storm right here. Yeah, anyone out in Clay City got anything? Or any of these? Shelburne, Carrie, are you on? Anyone from Owen County on? Yeah, it's just crawling. Brooklyn's eventually in the path. You got some. You're gonna get about what we get. Just depends if this stays together. Regardless, it's a powerful storm. Sirens in Gosport, which are right here, right there. I just put them at Biscuit Junction for some reason. Yeah, if you're out in front of this, you might as well seek shelter now. South 246. Right here. That's your spinning up. Humpty Dumpty Road. Inside in Spencer can hear the rain. Owen County. Randall, it's gonna come close, buddy. Real close if it stays going straight. Uh-oh, they've got it to observe now, so yeah. Must be on the ground. Observe tornado. Yeah, these are heading straight east. Rotation here. This one's on the ground, observed. Severe thunderstorm warning for Morgan County. They just extended that all the way out to Johnson County. This is observed. This is on the ground now. We just told by Officer Patricksburg on the ground. Thank you, sir. Yep, that's where it's at right now. Patricksburg. It's going to shoot north of Spencer. Gosport, Paragon, Martinsville. You're in line. Levi, right for you, buddy. Seek shelter. It's going to come real close. It's dead on to us, though. Sirens, Cataract Falls. Basically 26 miles from Martinsville. Ellettsville, Bloomington, a major storm rolling in towards you. Bloomfield's getting it now. They just saw a funnel in Patricksburg. Yep. Let me text my get all these warnings. I'm not against them. Heavy rain here in town now. Spencer, Gosport, Carp, Paragon, Quincy, Cataract. Please seek shelter immediately. Very similar path to the storm that come back here through a few years ago that went through McCormick's Creek and cut across the south side of town. Nate, heading right for you, buddy. Tornado 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tornado warnings as we got right now. What we got here? Flash flood. Business is going to pick up real quick if this stays on the ground towards Martinsville. Basically only "26 miles from us now. Big debris ball in Patricksburg. Wow, I extended that out. There you go, tornado warning for Morgan County, the far southeast corner. Levi, your area. Radar indicated, it says now. Let's see what this one back here says. Observed. So we're going to go with observed because there's your tornado right there, crossing over 46 right now, or getting ready to. Heading right for you, Levi and Martinsville. If we make this straight, if you're in Martinsville, seek shelter immediately. Paragon, Gosport. That's about as straight as I can get it. So it's less than, it's 20 some miles from Martinsville right now. Prayers for everyone heading for Vidalia right here. Carp, Gosport, Spencer's getting hit hard now. Yeah, it is really cold. Sarah, you guys be safe. It's heading right for you. Tornado. Sirens are going off in Bloomington. They might blow their sirens for. Hang on. Hello. Okay, good. So you're safe. Well, are you on this live with me? You're fine. You're going to get a big storm come through here in about 15 minutes, but we've got a tornado barreling down on us, Deb. Martinsville. Yep. Just a big storm. I'll call you back. Love you. They probably blow their signs for severe thunderstorm warning. Different counties do different things. They're not under a tornado warning. Let's double check this radar. No, there's your one tornado warning. Gosport, Carp, Vidalia, I'm guessing it's right here. Sirens in Cloverdale. Thank you, Jones. Thank you, Danielle. Hunter James, yep. Almost straight as an arrow. If you go from right here straight. Peregrine's right in the path. Maybe just north into the city. Sharman Estates, Foxcliff. Yep, y'all need to head to your basements. Sirens and Spencer. Everybody ahead of this needs to go to shelter immediately. Tornado warning, Morgan County. More towards Martinsville than the forestry, Autumn. Radar indicated. Okay, so we're back to radar indicated, but that means absolutely nothing as quick as this thing's been dropping back. Yes, Sarah, it is just north of Spencer, heading towards Peregrine, Gosport, Whitaker, right out in there. Sirens in Bloomington and Elksville. That's for this line of storms here. But this tornado is heading maybe just north of Martinsville, the way it's tilting to the north some. That doesn't mean it won't straighten up and go east. Right now it's on a path. If you guesstimate where the tornado is and draw a straight line, which, I mean, they never go perfectly straight, but you're just glancing the north part of Martinsville. Whoever's doing the fireworks, I swear, I'm already jumpy. Please stop. Tornado warning, Morgan County. If you are in Morgan County, I don't care where at, please seek shelter immediately. Gosport, Whitaker, Peregrine, everywhere around there. Carp, Alaska, Quincy, Cloverdale, Eminence, Hindustan, Steinsville. Seek shelter immediately. Monroe County's right here in the corner. Rain picking up. Let me see this. Yeah, it's up here in the very far corner of Monroe. Monroe, Morgan, Owen. It's not in the city yet. The city's not warned yet. This is strong down here. Going to be on the south side of Bloomington. Going to be close if it stays together. Right now it's radar indicated. Radar indicated 3/4 inch hail, 60 mile an hour winds. Perry's going to hit pretty good here momentarily. The tornado is west of you, southwest of you, right in the middle of this polygon. Yeah, it's almost right on top of you now, Nate. Gosport's right here, and the spinning is right in this area. Doesn't mean it's on the ground, doesn't mean it's not on the ground. It's radar indicated. Could be rain wrapped, could be just up in the clouds, could just be a funnel, but this thing's been on the ground and off the ground all the way across the state thus far. Still tornadoes down to our south. Heavy line of storms moving into Ellettsville and Bloomington now. I feel a lot better when that says radar indicated, but still that doesn't mean. Holly, I would say anywhere in the Martinsville area is on the path. Yeah, it's just creeping. Let's draw a center line on this. If it goes straight, it's going to shoot just north of the city of Martinsville. That's the edge of the county. So you're looking Lake Edgewood. Oh shoot, I forgot. Lake Edgewood area. Charm Estates area, maybe a little bit of Foxcliff. Just depends. Raining sideways in Bloomington. Oh yeah, you've got. Let's look at this down here. Let me get out of this. $60 mile an hour wind with 3/4 inch hail. Brooke, I don't think we can. Where am I taking cover? The bathroom. Rain getting heavier now in Paragon, wind picking up. I look forward to adjust this box one way or another. It more northerly. If you look, if this is your spin, it's there you go. It's more on this side. If that's your spin. No. Getting noisy up here, yeah. No, there's several all the way out to Nebraska. Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas. Rotation in Steinsville, which is right here. Which it may have pushed south, which would put it along this track south of us. We'll just have to see when the next box comes out. We've been following this since Illinois. Came across right north of Sullivan. Northern Monroe, Morgan County, anywhere, Johnson County, Bargersville, Franklin, you guys need to start thinking about shelter. Thank you, Brooke. I just want everybody safe. It's not, that's all it is. And if you want to watch another weather person, have at it. Ryan Hall, y'all. He's the best in the business, in my opinion. I like the Alex girl from over by Terre Haute. And some of y'all watch both. And if I had 0 people on here, I'd still be doing it because somebody'd be listening. And if we save one life, you know what? That's worth every bit of it. Still radar indicated tornado to our southwest, moving pretty much right at us. General area right here, if you take the cone and go out. This is dissipated somewhat. Oh, not yet. It'd be right on top of it now. That was north of town. That was a biggie. Blue Bluff people. Any reports out that way? Sarah, Spencer folks, Gosport folks. Dude, who is letting the fireworks off? I mean, I'm the most patriotic person on the planet, but come on. Probably just you, Sarah. I don't think I'm cutting out. There'd be a lot more people than you yelling at me. I think it's lost power. Let's hope. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Carla. Hello, Justina. Teresa Messmer. Hello, dear. Still just radar indicated. I don't see it anymore. I hope it's fading away. Rain picking up on 67. I'm on Blazing Star 142. Did they chop it down? They did. So what do we got? What are we looking at here? They chopped it. Levi, it's right there on you. I guess it's right here. I don't know. I don't see a radar. That puts it, it's just waffling back and forth. This puts it on the south side of actual Martinsville, 13 miles from us. Looked like it did the K. Rotation, tornado, radar indicated. Everything fine in Spencer right now, just hail. Thank you, Brooke. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Morgan. Tornado warning still for northern Monroe, southwest Morgan, still under a warning. Yeah, they died out right in this area the last couple storms. Still good storms, don't get me wrong. Tornado still down here by Bucknell. Bedford, seek shelter. Odin, seek shelter. Plainville, seek shelter. Naval Crane Station, seek shelter. Still laughing about the fireworks. Reminds me of time on Blue Bluff. Yes. Jeremy, I know, no fun. Thank you, Kay. Post that on the LLC page if you would. Hello, Larry. 70-mile-an-hour winds near Greencastle, associated with this storm coming through. How many tornado warnings we got now in whole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you want to go back further, nope. That's your next area of storms are going to be going tornadic. We're right here close to home. Lots of rain. Did one touchdown in Patricksburg? Yes, David. That's what we were told on the ground in Patricksburg. Oh, there's another box. Oh my gosh, Devin. She's going to flip. It's past her though. It's over here. All right, another tornado warning. Radar indicated. Let me get off this. My phone is about ready to blow up, I guarantee it. It's not near you. Yeah, I'll stay on the phone with you, honey. You can just listen to me. New tornado warning, but almost all of northern Monroe and Morgan County on the southeast corner and central. Looks like it's by Wayport. Rotation, Modesta, Wayport. Yeah, it's. No, I don't think so. It's more just past you, like where they put the box and where it's at. It's right by Wayport. Just got a tornado warning for Painted Hills. Yeah, that's this one right here. Morgantown, Bean Blossom, Spearsville, all you guys, Hindustan, headed. If you go center of the cone, Devin, it's like right at Wayport at 69, just south of there. You're more over in the northwest corner of the box. Still waiting to hear on this tornado south of Martinsville. It may have lost all of its juice now. I'm surprised this storm wasn't tornado warned earlier. Peregrine has rotation. That's right in here. Oh, what a mess tonight. I'm going to put you on speaker, okay? So I can set the phone down. Look. All right. 2 tornado warnings for Morgan, Monroe, and now Brown County. Still have the one just southwest of Martinsville. They said rotation by Peregrine. I'm sure that would be dealing with this box right here. This newer tornado warning that came up right here starting at 69 in Wayport. If you look, it's going more east-northeast. Needmore, Unionville, Hindustan, Bean Blossom, all these little bergs out here, Fleener, Fruitdale. You should seek shelter immediately. It is radar indicated. Someone don't like this area of the world right here right now, because this took a pounding the other day. Both storms are radar indicated, nothing confirmed, but doesn't mean one couldn't pop out of the clouds. The worst is almost past you now, Devin, anyway, next 5 minutes. You hear me?
Wait, what'd you say?
The worst is almost past you now in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Your storm will start slowing down some. Our outside sirens are going off. Yes. He was near Hacker Creek, Donna. Yes. Right out that way. Anywhere south and east of Martinsville, seek shelter. Morgantown. Some of these roads out here, right along Morgantown Road, Conservation Club Road, Old Morgantown Road, seek shelter. Don't forget about this one. This is still going to probably pick back up. Ryan Hall said it'll be in Morgantown in about 20 minutes. Yep. 20 minutes to Morgantown. Seek shelter. Nineveh. Jason, if you're on Trafalgar, please seek shelter. Still no sirens in Peregrine. The Polygon is not in Peregrine yet. Can you check Beatown Airport? Sirens are going off. We only blow the sirens in the Polygon area in Morgan County. Peregrine is not in the Polygon yet. I have no warnings out that way near the airport in Bloomington. Severe thunderstorm, but no tornado. They may blow their sirens. Not in town in Martinsville, no. Heavy rain here. Heavy rain here. I cannot believe that I said Devin's going to call me. You watch. The minute that popped up. Now there's rotation in Hindustan. Yep. Right here. That just come across from you, Devin. That's across from you. Yeah. It's everywhere. I'm telling you, it's been this way all afternoon. Painted Hill sirens went off. This is heading right for you. I don't know who just gave me stars. Thank you, dear. 99 big stars. I appreciate it. Hello, Amy. Anywhere in this polygon, bottom part of the county, Morgan, Monroe, Brown, tornado warning, radar indicated. Morgantown, going right through the forestry again. I cannot believe it. Oh, Devin, what were you saying about two places at the same time?
I don't said ChatGPT said like one in like
Yeah. Columbus area, you're all right for right now, but this line is heading towards you, and this is the worst storm on the map right now. Thank you, Don. Bloomington on Stafford Road, sirens going off. So they think we don't need sirens in town, at least. No, they won't blow the sirens in town unless we're in the polygon. Because if they did blow the sirens and our city wasn't under a tornado warning, there'd be 10 times the amount of people yelling. Stafford Road and Stanford Road, sirens are going off.
Why do you have another warning?
Tornado warning?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, for just west of Martinsville, tornado warning, radar indicated. Just popped up. That's where that picked up. This one's going to go away. Paragon, just west of you. Sarah, if you're on.
Oh.
Lake Edgewood, Wilbur, Beach Grove, all these little towns around 67. Browns Crossing, Hinesdale, seek shelter immediately. Radar indicated. Paragon, the signs will be going on. Might blow the sirens in Martinsville. It's right on the edge, just to the north of us. This is where that one was destined to go, and it died off, but now it's kicked back up. Heading right towards Mooresville, right along 67. Look at that. 3 tornado warnings covering Morgan County, Monroe, and Brown County. I can't even keep up. Seek shelter immediately in Morgan County, Martinsville on north. The worst of the storm is right at the interstate now in this one tornado, Devin.
So, can I go home soon?
Pretty soon, yeah. Doesn't mean there won't be more storms tonight. Tornado warning and sirens in Wilbur. Yes, seek shelter immediately. What is this little one? Is this remnants? It's like another one right there by Paragon. So there's 2 tornado warnings now. That's where your storm is, by Paragon. Paragon, brace yourself. Brace yourself, Paragon. Seek shelter immediately. Anywhere in that polygon in Martinsville, north, west, and north. Hang on one second, Devin. Yes, sir. Hello.
Hey, it's Mike. Sorry to bother you, but we got clouds going 2 different directions on the north side of Paragon.
Yep, they just...
On the west side.
Yep.
And the tops of the trees have suddenly went still. So just wanted to let you know. Hope everybody's in the hole.
Thank you, Mike. God bless you.
All right, see you.
Bye. All right, Deb.
Yeah.
That was Mike Ellis with a report from Paragon. Sirens in Centerton, clouds moving faster over Paragon. Yes. Anywhere in this polygon, radar indicated. Same thing to the south of Martinsville. They split Martinsville, Devin. You got a tornado warning running north of Martinsville and a tornado running south of Martinsville. Corey Baker, I hope you're safe out there, buddy. It can't be far from you. So I guess if I'm downtown, Glory, you're fine, I think. I don't think any of us are fine the way these storms are, but Let's look at some of these towns in the polygon. Wilbur, Beech Grove, Elk, Hinesdale, Browns Crossing, Paragon, Wakeland. Some of the roads, Hancock Ridge, 67, Wilbur, Shelton, Robb Hill, Beech Grove. Anybody in those areas. Centerton, Brooklyn, you're next. Now this other tornado warning down here. Hindustan, Unionville, Needmore, Mahaleysville, Fruitdale, Cornelius, the Forestry, Morgantown. If you're out in that Low Gap, anywhere out in there, please seek shelter immediately. Brooklyn's next. Winds picked up here and it's blowing out of the east, Corey. Hang in there, Chanel. She's in Centerton and the siren's broken. It's not to Centerton yet, but it's right on the verge. The box is. Something was near 39. I would think your tornado's right here, just west of Martinsville, Sarah and Paul, Northern Road, Baseline Road area. Heading right along 69 and between 69 and 67 Foxcliff. Wilbur's right in the line, Tanya. Plainfield, just a bunch of heavy rain. It might skim past theirs moving forward. Sirens going off in Paragon as they should be. You're in the polygon. Monrovia coming up. Monrovia, Brooklyn, Mooresville, Waverly, Banta, Adams. You guys would be next if they extend this out. The tornado warning for you, Devin, is over. Beam Blossom, love you.
Love you too, bye.
Bye. Bean Blossom, Spearsville, Needmore, Morgantown, Trafalgar, Paogi, Nineveh. Nah, it's right on the bottom. You're almost out of it, Cynthia. Heading towards Indianapolis, I can't say. Stay away. Man, it is just windy and nasty out. Heavy rain. Siren stopped in Paragon. Heading towards Beech Grove. I'm going to have to message my kids here. Any of my kids on, let Shelby know that she is in the path of this eventually if it keeps going north. Hello. Oh, let me see. I don't see one. Sit tight. It's not for you. They might have closed it down closer. It's still in Monroe County. That's why you got it, probably. Let Shelby know that one in Martinsville's heading. Eventually, it could head towards her. Well, sit tight then. But you got nothing around you. I mean, if you pop on the screen, you'll see.
My phone is looking loading in here at all.
Okay. I think you're fine. You've got rain, but I don't see any nasties. Old Mahaleysville Road. Is that that's what they're saying right here.
But there's not like a storm that could just drop a tornado on me any second.
I can't see that, no.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye. on the front porch, just rain and wind. Think they stopped. What about Rob Hill? Heading right for Rob Hill. If I have not mentioned your name, I think you're in good shape. Taylorsville's over here. You're going to get some rain. I believe it's right over here by Columbus, Edinburgh area. It could eventually go your way. Traveling more northeast in 40 years, I've never seen the tornado sirens in Foxlift until today. Already passed over. Yeah, I mean, map-wise, it's still in progress. Liberty Church. You're probably all right. This one's past you, and this one's going to be here momentarily. Martinsville, it split us. It shows it right here before you get to the bridge, about at the jail. But your tornado's right in this area, Lake Edgewood area. Lake Edgewood could be getting hit right now, and if anybody's out there. Browns Crossing, it's probably past you. Brooklyn, hadn't got to you yet. Green Township, hadn't got to you yet. I would say your tornado's right here in the center, lower middle of this polygon. Same thing with this one. Jeffrey, they only blow them if you're in the polygon. And our city is technically not in the polygon. Maybe an edge. Maybe Crone Lumber. Tommy, thank you, sir. Patton Lake, heads up. Seek shelter. Wilbur, seek shelter. Paragon, you may be in the clear for now. There's more storms. They've canceled that tornado warning altogether. That tornado warning has expired 100%. Just radar indicated rotation. Same thing with this one. Radar indicated. Whew. All right, we get to catch our breath for a moment. Hopefully this will not pick back up. And none of these are tornado producing, let's hope. All your tornadoes down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're heading east. Hopefully they stay that direction. This one's moving out of our county as we speak. Very similar to the path the other day. You're welcome, Angie. Paragon, you're in good shape. Gosport's good shape. Spencer's good shape. This isn't good night. This is good shape. Mooresville's heading towards you. They just blew another severe thunderstorm warning. That's for all this out here. Columbus, Shelbyville, Franklin, Taylorsville. That's for this line here. This could still turn into rotation. It's been doing this off and on. Anywhere in Morgan County, which would I assume is over Patton Lake right now. This could turn into rotation pretty quick. It's almost at the north split. Looking at a couple of other tornado warnings to our south. Odin, Naval Crane Naval Support Center, Bramble, Ragglesville, seek shelter. Epson, seek shelter. Dover Hill, seek shelter. Lagodi, got one coming from your west. Washington, same thing. Maysville, Monroe City, Wheatland, Alfredsville, tornadoes to your west. State line. We'll wait to these. This is south of Princeton, Fort Branch. Got a tornado to your left, to your west. Santa Claus Land, tornado to your west. Back closer to home. Jeff, I'm not disputing that. I'm going by what I was told. There's sirens out in the county that are supposed to blow if they're in the Polygon area, and sirens in the city are supposed to blow when they're Polygon area. I asked them point blank on air the other day. If you're in the Polygon area for a tornado warning, the sirens will blow in your area, whether it be county or city. Right now, there's no tornado warnings anywhere in Morgan County. Matter of fact, they canceled that other one. Both are out. Thank you, Jones. I specifically asked that the other day about the sirens. I mean, because what's happened in the past is there's been a tornado warning right along 70, and they blow the sirens for the entire county, and then people get gunshot or get immune to it, like, oh, it's not for us, it's somewhere else. So now, if you're in the Polygon, if you're in the Polygon, you get sirens. I'm not saying that's wrong or right. That's the policy. Yeah, it's you're gonna drive right through heavy rain. Perry, you're in good shape. It's actually clearing. Tornado sirens at Dairy Queen and Martinsville are disconnected by Duke Energy. I have to take your word on that. I do not know that for a fact. I don't know if it's true or not. Bob says it is. Hello, Jonathan. No warnings for Morgan County right now. Rain picking up at Center Grove. Closest tornado warning to us is right down here in Odin. Still more storms to our west. Not severe, not producing severe weather as we speak. Doesn't mean they can or they won't. Just going to have to play it by ear as that goes along. This area, they said, can still produce flooding for another couple hours. I'm assuming this one is too. And I understand, Jeff, that was your policy. I get it. Not saying either one's wrong or either one's right. Tornado's way out here. I was happy with the new radar and the system we have put in now for monitoring. When is round two? I think it's going to hit and miss. This looks like it's the back edge of the front, so to speak, or the low pressure system. Wrap around. I'm not for sure how long they're going to last. Hello, Grant. Hello, Mr. Eric. Hello, Molly. Jackie, I don't know for sure on that. I'm just glad we made it through round one. No warnings as far as severity. These are all flood warnings and watches, the green indications. Just ran out at the Otis Ranch. We'll be hunting gators out there tomorrow, Odie. I talked to Randall about hog hunting. He said, we need to go gator hunting. He said he goes gator hunting. I was like, no, that is not going to happen. This boy is not gator hunting at any point in time. I'll go sit in the blind for some hogs. Rounds of shots, Caden, yeah. Sophia, we still could get some storms. I don't know about the severity. I'm going to hang on here for a while just to see. But as of right now, we're not bad. It's clearing to our west, clear to Terre Haute. You still have pockets of storms and rain. Most of your tornadoes are to our south and to our southwest, moving east to southeast. I mean, that was intense enough right there. We had a tornado warning to our north and one to our south of the city. Jessica, it's always nice to hear from you, dear. Hope you're as well. Hope you're well. I'm in. Let's do it. No. Levi, you on 674 commute. Good. Some twisting and spinning. Clouds concerning by 252. I'd imagine so. Walmart looks packed as always. 252. All these clouds that just came through here, they're rotating and spinning everywhere. So, I mean, wouldn't be surprised if you don't get a rotation warning at some point in time. Hello, Dalton. Hello, Amber. Planting rice and wrangling gators out on Low Gap, Louisiana. I'm out of the basin. We are good on Hacker Creek. Thank God. Praise the Lord. They extended that tornado warning out just south of Bedford into Mitchell. Seek shelter, Bramble, Dover Hill, Crane. Thank you, Tammy. Make me want to go get a tomahawk. How's Greenwood looking? You're getting what we just had. That's the remnants of the rotating stuff earlier. You're getting a pretty good storm right now. But half an hour, you should be in good shape. Well, I don't believe that at all. The NATO that ripped out the forestry. Sirens basically made it burp. Seriously, we need active, safe, secure, no splash pad. Nonsense. Hello, Angel. Hello, Crystal. Thank you, Becky. Rotation in Martinsville. Might be. We're not out of the clear completely. That'd be the end-all be-all right on the back edge of this. Let me look at that other radar. Now you got me concerned. I'm sure those are all flood warnings. Yeah, flash flood warnings. Could be. We'll see here in a moment. I know. Some of you guys living in them basements right now. We are on the back edge of these storms. Lots of tornado warnings. This is a nasty one down here by Washington. I'm heading home from Florida praying. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks, Kevin. I'm out of the bomb shelter. Just going to leave the pillows and blankets. No one used the bathtub. Anyway, seriously. Thank you. Thank you, Paulette. Mike, you're good. Hello, Mr. Matt. Good up at Salem, Burnett, up near Busker. Casey, thank you. I was worried about that area. I thought it was going to get hit again. We still have rain and storms to our west, but nothing. Oh, are you kidding me? That box popped back up. Tornado watch expires in 1 hour and 34 minutes. Okay. Clouds look nuts roaring over town. I see that now. I see what you're saying. That's where your rotation's coming from. Hey, they just blew a tornado warning for east of Nashville, Camp Atterbury, Cornbrook, Columbus, Edinburgh, Clarksdale, Sweetwater Lake, Taggart. Gotta be glad when those clouds right there get away from us. That's on the north side of town, right in this area. Yep, the girl's mom live out there. I'm getting ready to text them. Hang on one second, y'all. Yeah, I mean, that could seriously spin up a tornado the way that looks right there, right outside now. Nasty clouds. I wouldn't say we're clear yet. I'd give it a few more minutes till this batch of clouds gets past us. It's crazy looking outside right now. You know how you always see the tornado and it's sun shining out and you're like, what's the tornado doing? That's what it looks like out there right now, that back edge. Very last bit of clouds rotating right over the top of us. Legitimately, they probably could have tornado boxed this area in, the way those looked. Columbus, you're in a tornado warning. Sweetwater, tornado warning, seek shelter. The kids they said their mom's watching. Is everything good for the night? That I do not know. We'll go over there in just a minute, Chanel. Clarksdale, assuming the tornado is right in this area. Please be safe over that way. Hope heading towards you eventually. All right, here's what's west of us. Lines of storms. None of these have been tornadoed or severe thunderstorm. So it's hard to say. Are they going to run into nasty air when they come in this watch box area? Possibility. These haven't been kicked up. These haven't. But we just did have some strong storms move through. So, and that wind is still kicking. Really hard to say. All your warnings back here are flood warnings. So are we going to get some more storms as the night goes on? I would say probably. Are they going to be severe like these others? I would say the odds are diminishing as we move into the night. Thank you, Clarence. I appreciate it. What a crazy few days. This radar is pretty accurate. There's that back edge of those clouds and storms, and they're literally right there. I don't think, sir. Again, I'm not a meteorologist, not a weather guy. We do a lot more than this here in Porch Time. And this is just one of the things we do. We try to keep the people safe by what we see, and we report what we see. I'm not forecasting. I'm not telling you good, better, or different. I got my camera off, Keegan. I don't like taking up that space, especially when there's storms in the area. but we just report what we see and let you guys know, hey, heads up, watch out, say a prayer, do whatever. Tornado warning still for Brown and Brown and Bartholomew counties. Might get a little piece of Johnson right there. I would assume the tornado's right here, just south of Atterbury. Running right along 46. Is that 45, 46? That's 46, isn't it, out of Nashville? Or whatever they call it now. Why do my roads not pop up on here? I don't like that. All right. What a few hours. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tornado warnings. Thank you, Mike. I just like to talk. All right. The nasty clouds are moving out of Morgan County. We're not in too bad a shape down here. Thank you, David. Any damage? Anyone you want to report? You can say so on here, but also, yes, they are, Casey. Oh, yeah, you're getting what we just moved through. Contact EMA tomorrow with any damage at all to your property. You know how important it is. That's how we just got federal funding for 63 counties across the state just this past week after that tornado went through. That's how important it is. So you want to relay that information to EMA, and EMA turns it over to the state, and the state turns it over to the federal. Those clouds are still swirling out there. I am not kidding you. And we have very little over us right now. There's your battleground for the night right there. I want to see how long this watch runs for. Hour and 27 minutes. Is that correct on that watch box? I think it's on this other radar. Let's take a look. See. Tornado watch until midnight. Okay. So I use that one to keep my watch boxes everywhere, almost everywhere, and this one more. I have it trimmed down a little bit. Sirens went off a little bit ago up near you, and then they went off, and then they shut off. Thank you, Lorena. Glad you guys are safe. Okay, clouds swirling in Centerton. Should I be freaking out? Nancy, those are the ones that just come through here, and I was sitting there freaking out. So I was like, that's got to be rotation, is what it looked like. Yeah, and this is just a weird little front deal passing through, and I think every storm cloud was rotating. That's why so many tornado warnings pop up, go away, pop up, go away. And there were a few observed. Patricksburg had one on the ground. So probably 1 or 2 or 3 tornadoes in the course of the evening, several rotating. Friend had help on Buskirk. We were out that way. Devin lives about a mile from Buskirk Road, David. I believe you, Casey. She drove from her house to where the devastation started, and it was less than 4 minutes drive time. She lives right off Denny, just south of there. Right over in this whole area just got hammered. And we were right up here at Levi's yesterday afternoon. And some of the guys that lived over here on Wampler, I believe he said their houses were destroyed. Paragon and Blue Bluff. Is it safe to go Paragon and Blue Bluff? You're going to run into some rain, but I think you'll be all right. We're not under any watch or warning right now. It's tornado watch till midnight, but nothing imminent. Still tornado warning over by Columbus. Lorena, there's rotation all over the place right now. Here in town. But I mean, nothing being called. I think you guys are all right out there in Bringerville. Yeah, it was crazy devastation. Buskirk Road was really hammered, as was Burma. I honestly hate to say I think we're good for the night, but I'm not a weather guy. I wish someone watching Ryan Hall would say, Ryan Hall's saying we're good. CBU on. Haven't heard from him for a while. I wonder if his area's good out there. Hello, Linda. Still tornado warning over near Columbus and Atterbury, Sweetwater area. Tornado south of Bedford. Moving into Lawrence County. Outside of Crane. Tornado down here hitting Washington right now. This could be nasty. This is a nasty storm. Hopefully praying it's not on the ground. Let's see. Radar indicated. Okay. Still doesn't mean it can't be making contact. You got anybody living in this area? Jasper, Huntingburg, Paoli, Indiana, Santa Claus Land, Corydon. What are Blaze have been on? Brownstone, Salem, Scottsburg. Alert them. Let them know they have some very heavy storms with radar indicated tornadoes on them. I want to know who. Mother Nature. I know, Holly. Hello, Leanna. Corey's slicing brisket. He's like, let it rotate. He's right now. I bet you we zoom in tight enough, we'll be able to see him down there slicing brisket. Oh, I can't get that close on this one. There's Liberty Church. But what's that dot? Is that you? Is that dot Corey right there? Shows is next. Yeah. Eddie, you're probably right. Right down there in your Camperville. Yep. Lagodian Shoals. Linton, is that left? Am I right by saying that? Isn't it over here along the line, state line? Someone direct me to Linton. Start Washington, going north, south, east, or west. I thought it was only a state line, Linton was. Yeah, right there. Flood warnings, you're fine. Still might get some storms. That's my smoke. Leanna, I bet you it was right there by you, the rotating part. They kept popping up on radar. It was right off baseline. Glad you guys were safe. I know I sound like a broken record when I say take precaution, seek shelter, but why the heck would I be doing this if I didn't say that? You know what I mean? Find your shelter. Be safe. Get out of harm's way. Live to fight another day. Corey, let me see the smoke again. Yeah, right. That's Corey's smoker right there, sending off signals. I wonder what that is. Is there a radar? Is there a siren right there? No, there's like 3 right there. Huh. Where are you at, Holly? Got storm starting tonight. Power's out there. Power's out off of baseline. Let's go over a little baseline because that's where the heavy rotation was. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's go baseline. This might be worse. Let me find Paragon first. There we go. All right, here's baseline. I'm assuming somewhere in here. No power out here on baseline. Okay, I have an older friend that lives there and wanted to warn her because she's at the campground. Thank you, Tanya. You ain't Kentucky, okay. I definitely want to thank you. Made me feel a lot better knowing my family was in good Moore County. Thank you, Don. Holly, where's you make Kentucky at? It must be a little burg. I'm not seeing it. There's a fun place if you ever want to go somewhere. I've been there a couple times. Clouds still look still in Paragon, but some are still rotating. I don't doubt it. I think it's going to do that all night. All right, let's go back up. 20 miles away from Somerset. like you're telling me that like I know where Somerset's at. Like, oh, Somerset. Angela, you're very welcome. We've been down there for a tornado, and Mayfield for tornadoes. Not fun. Lots of heavy storms heading your way into Kentucky, southern half of Indiana, Jasper, Princeton, Paoli, Bedford. Lots of tornadoes down the southern part of the state. Please be safe. If you have friends and family down there, please let them know. Lots of heavy storms still coming your way. Our end of the woods, we're going to have some storms roll through as the night moves on. But I think the worst is over. So you can go to bed if you want. I'm not going to wait around all night and tell everybody to go to bed at night. I'm as tired as you on this Sunday. I got a busy week coming up, and I'm just looking forward to going home and doing absolutely nothing. So anyway, I think everybody's safe. I don't think it was hit. I think the rotation went through there. It may have knocked some power out in that area off of baseline. Any structural damage, though? Just asking for anybody out that way on baseline in this entire area out here. Hello, Aaron. How you doing, dear? You guys safe over there? Hello, Chloe. We're just over here in Tornado Central, Aaron. That's what we do. Not like you guys over there in God's country. You guys hang out over here and just get rain. We get naders. Tanya's ready to go on Lake Cumberland. Anybody know any damage on baseline? Let me know. More importantly, let EMA know. That stuff's very important. That's how we get federal funding for disasters. Thus, this week. That's, I think, our third and fourth tornadoes. Thank you, Aaron. Tell your better half I said happy Father's Day to him as well, too. Thank you, Shelley. I coughed so hard last night, I have a pain now when it coughs. Like right here. Right in the sinus cavity. I probably strained something. Hear that or need to go to the hospital. I've never done that in my life. Still tornado warning over for Hope now. Columbus, Clifford, St. Louis, Hartsville. Seek shelter immediately. Greensburg, you would be next. Aaron, thank you, dear. He retired, as in the bed or from the... You call it quits for the day, or he didn't retire, did he? rotation down by Hindustan. I didn't see any rotation down by Hindustan. I tried, Christy. Thank you, James. You as well. He did retire from the state police. Wow. I did not know that. Where are you seeing rotation at Hindustan, young lady? Is Brooklyn good? I think you are. Thank you, Angela. Maybe earlier, but I don't see any now. Aaron, make sure you tell him congratulations. How long was he a state police officer? Me and him had some good times running up to Notre Dame. That's all I'm saying. Got family scattered in town on 67 base money. Aaron, we need to. 25 years state police officer. Wow. He's a good man. He is a good man. Okay, that's from earlier. Yeah. That's this rotation that went through, picked up right by Hindustan. That's the one over by Hope, and then Eddie says there's one down here by Shoals. They canceled that one, Eddie, and pushed it out past you. Still got this heavy storm in Washington. You're welcome, Aaron. Love you, dear. We need to all get together. Okay, now that makes sense. That's this one over here. That's the one that went through there. Heading right towards Hope. Birds are out and chirping. That's what I like to hear. This bird needs to go out and chirp. Aaron, let's get together this summer or maybe even this fall, everybody, and pick a time and date and make it happen. We've got families spread out all over God's green acres. Dad's Day is a tough day. I feel bad for Lori, and it's just my kids on their grandpa, and of course our dad. It's just a tough day anymore. When the older you get, your dad's days are different because you lose your dads and your kids lose their grandpas, and it just makes for a tough day. And I hate being the bah humbug of it, but I'm like, I'd rather this one be gone. Because I don't think there's a day going by that I don't think of my dad or my brother, and I know the girls don't think of their grandpa. They think of their grandpa every day. It hits different. I can still hear him call you fuzzy head, Aaron. She'd be like, hey, we're clear. Thank you, Britt and Andrew. Love you guys. Congrats to your kids. It looked like they cleaned up. And hopefully you guys had a good showing on your events. Lily, I think we're good for now. I'm not saying you can go to bed. You can if you want. I don't know what's going to transpire with these storms out to our west. They're kind of fading. There's no watches or warnings to our west as far as severe weather. We're under a tornado watch till midnight, but that doesn't mean anything. There you go. It is clearing off to the left. Thank you, Angela. Still a tornado over here by Hope. Down here in the southern part of the state, there's tons of tornadoes and severe thunderstorm warnings as this line bows out and pushes off to the east. Here in God's country, it's got to give us a break, man. Down here, it got hammered the other day. Now we had one go this way and one go this way. You got Baker out here smoking it up on his grill. Let's see if you can still see that grill. Yeah, he's still smoking out there. As long as there's no fatalities, that's awesome, Britt. Yeah, great little ones. Good leaders. Good teachers, I should say, to show them kids the way. tomorrow, Monday. I may go to the doctor. This right in here, cough so bad. I'm fighting bronchitis. Cough so bad that now when I cough, it feels like a sore throat right in here. Like, how do you do that? Welcome to age 59, Kevin. Now when I cough, I'm like, don't make it hard. I need a safe word when I cough. So I live off of Hall's cough drops right now. Hey, Mike Ellis, thank you for calling in earlier with an update from Paragon. That was awesome. Hello, Kelsey. Welcome to Tornado Central, where I think we've had like 900 tornadoes in Morgan County in the last 30 days. Oh, they just popped that one on. Princeton, tornado warning. Paoli, tornado warning. South of Bedford, tornado warning. Mount Carmel, tornado warning. Thank you, Leanne. You're going out for chicken nuggets, is that what you said, Seth? Tornado warning still for Hope. Greensburg heading towards you. Starting to clear here in Martinsburg. Kev, please go to the doctor. It could turn into pneumonia. That's exactly what happened to me. Bronchitis, pneumonia, and COVID on top of that. Thank you, Angela. I probably will. 900 tornadoes. It's been about week 3 on bronchitis. Stress nugs. Bring me a pack of 75. I know they sell them like that. I can't believe I've canceled 3 shows this week, and now I'm no more tornadoes within the next half an hour. How about that? And I think I have 2 shows now on Wednesday night, and I got another one I got to squeeze in somewhere. And Bible for Dummies on Tuesdays. Eddie, thank you, sir. I did make it out to the forestry the other day. I mean, it did bring tears to my eyes, man. And I grew up we grew up running around out there. Anybody in our age, that's where we went to be mischievous, and I'll just leave it at that. That's where we drove around, whether you were 14 or 16 or 20. Played hide and seek, played scare people, ran from one of them woods to the other. And remember that sign right there at the front? Hide behind that. Sorry, Lorena. And to see that area the way it was right now today, or the other day, it brought tears to my eyes. Unless she wants to pay up. You're clear out there. Look at that. You guys are clear as a whistle. You guys could be out in the pool in the next half an hour. How was that? She's thinking about that insurance policy. I don't think this shows cloud cover. I think this shows rain clouds. You're right, Tanya. We were there for afternoon tea and Bible study with them. Darling, it is heartbreaking. I was trying to think. I was like, what's the longest I stayed out there awake? And I think there were several times where we were camping or just road tripping that I remember driving all night around and seeing the sun come up and then heading home and been in the forestry literally all night. Good call, Seth. Bring on autumn and winter. There you go, Penny. Penny, how are things out there in almost Baker Township? We were trying to figure out what this signal was, and Corey said it's from his smoker. Of course, we may not. He said this right here is from the smoke from his smoker. Of course, Penny's got one by her too. So. Out there in the sticks. I know people are like, how does he know where all these people live? I've known them for 45 years, if not longer. I've known their families, their relatives. I don't know what that is, CB. I'm going to have to do some digging because they're not just associated with you. I know we're teasing. But they're like, there's one there. That's the end of the road there. I get that. But that's not. Maybe somebody's just got a heavy pencil when they're drawing these in. Let's see if they're anywhere else. That's where the alien ships are going to land. That's just drawn in bad. There's the loop. Maybe they just stopped coming this way and started drawing. I don't know. I don't know. If that's your interest in Liberty Church, you can pull in this way or this way, but I'm pretty sure there's a house that sits right there. I don't know. Let me go look at Martinsburg and see if it shows up like that on any of the little. No, but that's like I don't know. That's where they're drawing these streets. That's what it looks like. What's up, Chase? Hello, Cindy. Little gray in Greenwood. Let's look down here. No? Must be a weekday when this popped up because that's a lot of cars to be there for donuts. Let's take a look at Greenwood. Scary in Greenwood, I'm sorry. You're good. Those are the same scary clouds that came through here. There's your closest tornado warnings over by Hope. Tomorrow, Seth, clear in the morning and chance of thunderstorms from noon till midnight with 20 possible tornadoes. No. Supposed to be halfway decent tomorrow. Next chance of rain, I think is Tuesday night, Wednesday night. So our far east side of the state in the Cincinnati area, they're thinking about that's going to be your next tornado watch box right there. I like how they're discussing this, so they let you know. The next batch, we can start doing some good nights almost. Well, no, they're still over here in Decatur, Taylorsville. Oh, we're getting ready to get some rain here in a little bit. Terre Haute's got some going on. Charlton, Bloomington's got rain going on. You can't get drunk on Mr. Pibb and Big Red. Do they sell Mr. Pibb anymore? That was the poor guy's Dr. Pepper. Trust me. I was a Pibb guy. It had just enough fizz in it to where it tickle your nostrilios. Then the generic version of that was Dr. Thunder or something like that from IGA. Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb and an occasional RC Cola. Couldn't go wrong. I think it had 175 grams of sugar in each. Perfect. Perfect for a growing boy. It had almost as much sugar as Mom would put in the Kool-Aid. Where you had that big picture and she'd put that packet of Kool-Aid in there. And it might be enough just dust to cover your hand. And then she'd take a 4-cup thing of Kool-Aid or sugar. You're like, oh, wow. I put everything in touch chips stuck in the pocket. That's so funny. Oh no, what is that? It's got to be a flood warning. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Observed tornado warning, Taylorsville, Illinois. Oh my goodness, this is way out west of us, folks. Tornado observed. Well, there's your answer for how the night's going to go. Tornado warning observed. There you go. Am I reading that right? Does that say tornado warning observed? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm not sitting here for another 2.5 hours. That's part of their nightly duties, though, is it not? And look, I don't mean to be mean, folks, but let's center this up and run this straight. I'm off center, so we need to redo that. Hang on. Let's center this up and make it go straight this time, Kevin. About right there. So that clips past Bloomington. Are you kidding me? How do you do the stars? You have to buy the stars and then you can put them on to whoever you want. You got to click on it and it'll say purchase stars, and we get like a penny for every $1 or something. I don't know. I'm not for sure. I don't know how it works. I just appreciate all of them that you guys do for us. Jennifer, we're all right now. Got a little rain over Spencer. Yeah, you've been all over the place as of late, Tanya. I mean, I'll send a text to you. I plan to go home here in a minute, and I'll keep an eye on this. But, I mean, these are developing out there, and they're going into this watch box area of ours. Let's see if that tornado watch is even still in effect. That's the lone freaking storm out there in Taylorsville, observed at that, too. Let's see what it says. Christian County. Confirmed tornado was located over Edinburgh, or 11 miles northwest of Taylorsville, moving 20 miles an hour. Northwest? I think that's wrong. I would think that was southwest, because it would be over here northwest of Taylorsville. I'm assuming they meant southwest. Either way, that's insane. I want to double check this. Those are all flash flood warnings. We're out of the tornado watch box. Yeah. They moved the watch box off of us. There's your, let me double check. Yeah, we just got the flood watch for us. There's your tornado watch box. And is this a new one? That's a freaking new one. Are you? Oh my gosh. Till when? Till 10 p.m. Eastern. I give up, folks. Seth. Oh, I know you're there. Home for 9 days, woohoo! Then off to Ohio, Atlanta, Ohio, up north, and back to Ohio. You're always wondering, what's up, Pat? All right, so there are severe storms to our west. There is a new watch box to our west. I'm going to go home to our west. And they just clicked that tornado warning further towards Greensburg. And if things pick back up and they look nasty again, I will come back in and go live. Remember the face I made in the picture? Yeah. It was from this exact spot. All right, y'all. Still tornado to our west. Heading towards Effingham and Charleston. Terre Haute, they've been hammered all week. Why not? 20 miles an hour. It'll get here like tomorrow. That's insane. Let me look at these. These all the way down here. All right, guys. I've had enough for right now. I'm going to go home and sit on the edge of my bed and think about my bad decisions in life. I'm going to kill these radars real quick. I'm tired of looking at them. We survived that round. Hopefully everything out west dies off before it gets to us, because I don't want to come back in here tonight. What time is it? 8:30? I want to go home and do absolutely nothing. Love you guys. Appreciate your support. Like I said, you don't have to tune in to me. I'm not the weather guy. Keaton, there's a tornado warning off in central Illinois with more storms, so I'm going home for an hour or so and see what happens. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Be safe, and if I have to come back in, I will. If not, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and hopefully Monday's a good day for you. We'll see you later.